of Dogs is a stop-motion animated film and is directed by Wes Anderson and stars an ensemble cast including Bryan Cranston, Scarlett Johansson, Bill Murray, Greta Gerwig, and many more. Wes Anderson did it again. This is a fantastic movie and a near masterpiece. And I'm not afraid to admit it, but I am a big fan of Wes Anderson's films. And rarely does he make a film that I really don't like. The last movie he made that I wasn't too fond of was The Darjeeling Limited. But since Fantastic Mr. Fox in 2009, he's just made hit after hit after hit. But in comparing Fantastic Mr. Fox and Isle of Dogs, there is no comparison. Isle of Dogs is the better animated film. I still very much love Fantastic Mr. Fox, but if you look at the behind the scenes footage on the making of Isle of Dogs, the time and effort on the making of the stop motion animation is just incredible. The animation is made with great detail and with great care. The small details and the character designs are a big step up from Fantastic Mr. Fox. And the fact that this film is set in a Japanese culture adds to the film's visual style. With the Japanese culture being rich and varied, it gives us what I think is one of the best looking animated films I've ever seen. From the shot composition to the lighting, to the design of the characters, to the small details like a gust of wind and the fur on the dogs. The animation is breathless and I could go on and on and on. It finally dawned on me after watching this film, but if you really think about the story of Wes Anderson's films, they are really simple. There's no complicated plot, there's no twists. His film stories are very much straightforward, but the reason his films work is the technical side of it. Real effort goes into making Wes Anderson's style unique, and it makes films like this films only Wes Anderson can make. And that's one thing I have to give credit to Wes Anderson. Whenever he makes his films, he's always able to get an ensemble cast together. And this is probably the best cast he's ever got for any of his films. Even though this film is 100 minutes long, it definitely felt longer. And at no point did this film drag. It was truly an adventure. The writing in this film, like every Anderson film, is top notch. And even though this film is animated, it's geared more towards adults, because there are a lot of adult situations that happen in this film. For a few things, there's quite a bit of blood, there's a surgery that they actually show, and there are some pretty grisly moments that happen in this film. And even though this film is rated PG-13 overseas, here in Australia, it's big ol' PG, which really irritated me because it does not feel like a PG film. Another thing I want to bring up is the music by Alexandre Desplat. This is probably the best score I've ever heard him compose. And for some reason, the cinema I was in, the sound was up really loud, so I'm not sure if that was incidental or not, but every time I heard the music, it was literally music to my ears. Overall, no question, this is once again a great Wes Anderson film. And for the fourth straight film in a row, he's made another film I completely love. Everything I just said is done perfectly. One thing that happened in the story at the end of the film did irritate me, but by no means does it ruin the score I'm going to give this film. So if you're a die-hard Wes Anderson fan or you just like his films, you will very much enjoy this film. And so far, no question, this is the best film of 2018 so far for me. And I'm going to give Isle of Dogs a well-deserved 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you for watching.